Hey everyone, this is a continuation from my last video on the 2006-07, the We Believe era. If you missed it, check it out first for some context. Now, let's dive into the topic of this video. 2007-09. Roster reconstruction. After re-establishing itself as a playoff contender in the past season, the team set high expectations for itself. A much challenging year was foreseeable because the We Believe generation of Warriors had already gotten attention of the whole league. Shooting guard Jason Richardson was also traded to the Charlotte Bobcats for rookie Brandon Wright. To make things harder, Stephen Jackson received a 7-game suspension for his firearm incident. The absence of Jackson hurt the Warriors, as the team opened the season with 6 straight losses. Things immediately turned around with Jackson's return. The Warriors quickly fought back into playoff position. Monta Ellis's rise, Baron Davis's solid injury-free season, 21.6 points, 8 assists, 4.6 rebounds per game, and an overall improvement in chemistry led to the good play of the team after Jackson's return. It was the first time the Warriors had 3 players average 20 points per game since the T. Emisair Davies at Dezentis Idizasech, Ellis at Dezentis Isechi Jackson at 20.1. On January 29, 2008, the Warriors signed Chris Webber for the rest of the season. But the Warriors' offense was too fast for Webber, and he ended up playing only 9 games. The team remained in playoff contention until the last week of the season. On April 14, 2008, the Warriors were officially eliminated from playoff contention after losing to the Phoenix Suns 122-116 in Phoenix. Despite finishing with a 48-34 record, their highest winning percentage in 14 years, they finished 2 games out of the playoffs in a conference where every playoff team won 50 games. The Warriors sold out nearly every home game during the season, averaging 19,631 per game, the highest in team history. On June 30, 2008, Baron Davis opted out of the last year of his contract with Golden State. Days before July 9, when teams were officially allowed to sign free agents, he had verbally agreed to a 5-year, $65 million deal with the Los Angeles Clippers. To replace Davis, Golden State offered Gilbert Arenas and Elton Brand lucrative contracts. But Arenas re-signed with the Washington Wizards and Elton Brand signed with the Philadelphia 76ers with the 14th pick of the 2008 NBA Draft. The Warriors selected and signed Anthony Randolph out of LSU on July 10. Golden State inked Clipper free agent Corey Maggott to a 5-year, $50 million deal. On July 19, 2008, the Warriors signed Ronny Turiaf from the Los Angeles Lakers. Also, on July 22, 2008, the Warriors acquired Marcus Williams from the New Jersey Nets for a future first-round draft pick. On July 24, 2008, the Warriors resigned Monta Ellis to a new 6-year contract worth $66 million. Matched the Clippers, July 17, 3-year, $9 million offer for Kalina Azubuike and signed second-round draft pick Richard Hendricks. On July 26, 2008, the Warriors also resigned Andris Biedrins with a 6-year contract worth nearly $63 million, including bonuses. On November 21, 2008, the Warriors traded forward Al Harrington to the New York Knicks for guard Jamal Crawford. On January 23, 2009, after missing 43 games due to injury and suspension, Monta Ellis returned in a loss to the Cleveland Cavaliers. He recorded 20 points to go with 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, and 1 block. On April 14, 2009, fans cheered as rookie Anthony Randolph scored 24 points with 16 boards to lead the Warriors to a 30-point loss against the San Antonio Spurs as the youngest team in the NBA. The Warriors were ranked second in the league in scoring, averaging 108.6 points per game. The Warriors had a disappointing 2008-09 season, finishing 29-53. Their record can be largely attributed to the absence of Monta Ellis in the beginning of the season, injuries, and the minimal experience of the young players such as C.J. Watson, Rob Kurz, Anthony Morrow, and Brandon Wright. The Warriors head coach Don Nelson often had to make adjustments to the starting lineups since many of the original starters missed games due to injuries. Nelson used various starting lineups during the season, and it was difficult to predict who would start each game. Nelson stated at the beginning of the year that the 2008-09 season would be difficult, but saw tremendous growth among his young players, especially in rookie Anthony Randolph, 14th pick in 2008 NBA Draft from LSU. Randolph proved to be a consistent scoring threat, a strong defensive weapon, and a promising player in the future. Lakers forward Lamar Odom, whom Randolph has often been compared to during the season, was even impressed with Randolph's ability and complimented his performances. Despite the team's losing record, the Warriors demonstrated that they could be a tough opponent with a healthy lineup and a strong bench. The Warriors showed that with leadership and improvement in their young players, they were able to defeat powerhouse teams, such as their 99-89 win over the defending NBA champion Boston Celtics. With the full recovery of the Warriors starters and continued growth of the young rookies, the Warriors hoped to be a playoff contender next season. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. 2009 present, the Stephen Curry era. If you like this kind of content, make sure to subscribe so you'll stay updated with my upcoming videos.